how's it going? It is me, Megan, and I am back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and a few other platforms, but mostly Poshmark. And here on my YouTube channel, I like to make reseller content. I'll do what's sold videos, I'll do unboxings, unboxing reviews, thread up videos, all that good stuff. So if that is something you guys are interested in, please make sure to like and subscribe, and that way you'll never miss one of my videos. I'm also posting multiple times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Otherwise, you could also turn on your bell notification and get notified on those days when my videos come out. If you guys like my shirt, I got it at TJ Maxx this week. I love October, I love Halloween, and I'm really excited that this month has started. So in this video, I'm gonna be going over sales from last week, September 27th through October 3rd. On Sunday, September 27th, I sold this Lucy t-shirt. I got this in a women's mixed clothing box. It had this cute geometric print on it and a mesh back, but there was no size. After measurements, I think it was like a size large. It sold for $14, and after fees, I made $8.93 on Poshmark. I don't pick up a lot of Lucy because at my Goodwill, they price it up pretty high, and I don't think the resale value is quite that high, but I wish I could pick up more of it just to like see how it sells. But definitely if you've sold that brand before, let me know. Maybe I should start picking it up. And then the next piece I sold was this new with tag Basil Lola, I believe is how you pronounce the brand, black bodysuit, again in a women's mixed clothing box. It was black lace. People like to wear these with jeans. It sold for $16, and after fees I made $12.80 on Poshmark. I couldn't really figure out too much about that brand. The label looked a lot like a Brandy Melville's label, but I don't know. I think it was just like a boutique brand. And then I sold this Bowden wool check print skirt. I got this at the bins over the summer. I realized it's been getting a lot of likes very recently. Check print and like plaid print skirts are apparently a fall trend this season. So if you see them, definitely try and grab them. It sold for $27, and after fees, I made $19.48 on Poshmark. And then I sold this American Eagle men's orange flannel. I got this at the bins last winter or fall, and it sold for $20, and after fees, I made $16 on Poshmark. I've been having really good luck with men's clothes recently. I mentioned last week, but I used to have a men's closet that was just totally getting ignored by me, so I'm putting all those clothes back into my normal closet, and they're finally starting to sell. And then on Monday, September 28th, I sold this Cynthia Raleigh cashmere sweater. Cynthia Raleigh I wouldn't necessarily pick up. I might pick it up at the bins if I'm gonna send it to thredUP. I got this in a women's mixed clothing box, and there was a small hole. Nothing too bad, but something thredUP would not have accepted. It was very soft. It ended up selling for $14, and after fees, I made $8.93 on Poshmark. Then I sold this men's Goodfellow corduroy button-up, a piece that I got in a thredUP men's mixed clothing box. Goodfellow's just sold at Target, but it's one of their more on-trend Target brands. I don't mind picking up those Target brands that are trendier because they do have like name brand recognition. So Goodfellow's one of them, especially for men's clothes. Wild Fable is another one. So if I see those at the bins and the item's cute, I am likely to pick it up, and it has sold pretty quickly for me in the past. It sold for $12, and after fees, I made $9.05 on Poshmark. And then I sold these Victoria's Secret joggers. This was my one and only sale that wasn't on Poshmark this week. It was on Mercari. I did have my thredUP stuff actually get processed this last week, but nothing's sold yet. I have a lot of them priced really high, so I think they're gonna take a little bit to sell, but hopefully I'll have more thredUP sales to share with you guys soon. But yeah, I sold these joggers on Mercari. They sold for $24 with free shipping, and after fees, I made $16.61. I don't really pick up this brand unless I see it at the bins. It does get a lot of attention and traction, but it never really results in too many sales for me. Then I sold this Urban Outfitters belt. This is a style of belt that you should be looking out for at your Goodwills and such. I don't even think the brand really matters that much, but I was at my Goodwill and I saw this belt. It was leather, and it actually had the brand written on it. It was Urban Outfitters. This like buckle style is very popular right now. It's very Southwestern, Western. which are keywords you should be using. Like, it's more popular in my closet than cottagecore pieces or other fall trends. Like Southwestern Western is really hot right now. So if you have anything like cowboy boots, flannels, Aztec pieces, like I said, make sure you're using that keyword in your description. But I picked it up for about $8, which is kind of high. It's more than I really wanted to spend, but I sold it for $27, and after fees I made $19.48 on Poshmark, so that was really good profit. And then on September 29th, Tuesday, I sold this Aritzia Sunday Best dress. This dress was so gorgeous. Another fall trend that's very popular is this plum color, plum or wine, you could call it. It is like the hot color for fall. I actually got this in a Jamar 50-piece CPR box that I got very recently. The video isn't out yet, but it sold like the next day for $45, and after fees I made $33.88. The next thing I sold were these Dansko sandals. Definitely a bad buy. They were in much worse condition than I originally thought when I picked them up. I think I was just so excited to find some cute Danskos. Sold them for $10, and after fees I made $7.05, which is actually a loss for me. I think I spent $8 on them. But yeah, I just wanted to make most of my money back, and I did, and I'm happy with that. Then I sold this Christian Dior silk paisley tie. I got this at the bins, again, probably like last winter. It's actually, I've had it in and out of my closet and the men's closet, but once I moved it back over, it sold the same day. It sold for $18, and after fees, I made $12.28 on Poshmark. And the person that bought it really loved it. She said her husband really loved it, so that was nice to hear. And then on September 30th, Wednesday, I sold this Worst Behavior purse. This was in my ThreadUp 25 mixed handbags box. It was a really fun purse. It was like a no-name brand. It sold for $20, and after fees I made $16 on Poshmark. Then I sold these Anthro Cinchellas, I think is how you say it, booties. I've had these since the summer when I did some online arbitrage on ThreadUp. Definitely paid too much for them, but that's fine. I still profited. They were really cute, like a snake python print, which again, huge fall trend this year. They sold for $44, and after fees I made $35 on Poshmark. Then I sold these SP Black Pearl accented jeans. Found these at the bins last winter. There was a lot more pulling than I had originally noticed when I bought them or when I posted them. It was really early on when I first started reselling, but I did put that in the description. They sold for $15, and after fees I made $12 on Poshmark. Sorry about that. My phone ran out of storage, and now I have to use my fiance's phone, and he has a nicer phone than me, so if it's like all of a sudden like much better, that's why. So on Thursday, October 1st, I had this full price buy of the Spider knit jacket. Spider is a very expensive brand. They make a lot of outerwear for like skiing, snowboarding, stuff like that. I found it a few times, but this time when I found it at Goodwill, it wasn't marked up crazy. I spent like $10 on it, which was fine. It is an older style. I think it was from either 2014 or 2017. I think it was like 2014, but it was like brand new. Someone bought it for $50, and then I made $40 after fees on Poshmark. Then I sold these Reaction Kenneth Cole navy men's trousers. These I got in a men's box recently from ThreadUp. They sold for $18, and after fees I made $12.28 on Poshmark. And then on Friday, October 2nd, I sold this Tommy Hilfiger sweater, something I got at the bins a couple months ago, I think. It sold for $18, and after fees I made $12.28 on Poshmark. And then I sold these Uggs men's moccasins, something I've had again since like last winter. I got them at the bins. They were in actually pretty good condition as far as like Uggs go. You know how they can get like bald spots sometimes. They sold for $20, and after fees I made $16 on Poshmark. And then I sold these Coach Posy sunglasses. They were cute. I got them in a fun box recently. If you remember my video from last week that I sold that Brighton bag from, these came in that same box. The Brighton bag already made my money back and doubled it. These sold for $45, and I made $36 on Poshmark. So now I've tripled my money from that fun box, which is great, especially because if you've seen anything about ThreadUp fun boxes videos or anything like that, they can be awful, where you're like, you can't sell any of the pieces, or they're really great like that, where it can make a lot of money on a couple of pieces. So I was excited about that. And then on October 3rd, Saturday, I sold this Free People thermal, and I got this recently in that Jomar 50-piece CPR box. This thermal was old. You could tell by the tag it was an older Free People, which some people steer away from, but if it's a thermal and it's older, like you could tell it's an older label, pick it up. The chances are it's super rare, and these thermals, when they're rare, can sell for a lot. Sold for $45, and after fees on Poshmark, I made $33.88. These sell well, and they sell really fast. This sold in less than a week. But these thermals can really be hit or miss. If they're sought after, they sell fast and for a lot, and if they're not, they can sit or not go for very much. Then I sold these Via Mia Python leggings. I got these with some online arbitrage on ThredUp a little while ago, probably like midsummer. They were under ThredUp's assorted brands. If you don't know, sometimes things get put under assorted brands in ThredUp, and it's either because it's like a no-name brand or because, I don't know, somebody couldn't find the brand. I've had J brand jeans that I sent to them go under assorted brands, so it's really just random. But I saw these, I did a quick Google, figured out that they were sold on Revolve, so I purchased them. I think I spent $10 on them, and I sold them for $67, and I did send out the offer with free shipping, so after fees I made $46.49, which is really good. And then the last thing I sold was this Uniqlo vest. This was a light down vest in a camel-like color. Uniqlo is like trendy, but also kind of like an H&M or a Forever 21, where it's like fast fashion, but it's also doesn't really have a lot of name recognition as like a quality brand. I got this in a women's mixed clothing box not too long ago, and it sold for $27. And after fees on Poshmark, I made $19.48. So yeah, that was my week in sales. It was a really good week for me. Again, I'm really happy to have sales be picking up. I talked to a couple of you guys last week, and you said sales have been picking up for you too. So hopefully we've sort of hit that sweet spot where people are starting to shop for holidays and for themselves for the holidays, treating themselves and getting cute outfits and all that good stuff. So my gross this week that I made was $596. After fees of $152.10, I net $443.90. So again, a really great week for me. That's exactly where I want to be. Yeah, so definitely comment below. Let me know how your week with sales has been. Has it been picking up? Has it been slowing down again? I definitely want to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it informative. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. I make this video every single Sunday. I have other reseller content videos Wednesdays and Fridays. And yeah, I hope you guys, again, had a great week with sales. I hope they continue to be absolutely awesome. I hope your sourcing experiences have been great, and I will see you all in Wednesday's video. Bye.